Hi everyone, it's great to see you again, and we're in week 5 of online music with Mr. McKinnon. I am really excited about today's lesson. We have some really fun things to do. Not only do we have some games, but we're going to learn the final 2 hand signs. But first, let's start with This Old Man. Last week, we learned This Old Man, which was the game which went, this old man, he played one. Today, we're going to see if you can remember that, and then we're going to add in 4 more verses, and it gets a bit tricky. So, starting with the first one. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Well done. This old man, he played 2. He played knick-knack on my shoe. Okay, so this time, because he's playing 2, we're going to use both hands. We're going to make it a bit of a mirror image when we do it. Okay, so it goes like this. This old man, he played 2, and then with both hands we do the shoulder part. He played knick-knack on my shoe. Well done. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Okay. This old man, he played 3. He played knick-knack on my knee. We need to stand for this one because you need to do 3 things at once. You need to use one hand and the other hand and one foot. Okay, watch how I do it this time. This old man, he played 3. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. So you need to stomp with one foot at the same time, like this, as you do the actions. Oh, that is very, very hard. And I'm about to make it even harder because this old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on my door. You're going to use both feet to stomp. One after the other, like this. Stomp, 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 stomp. This old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on my door with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. You might be thinking, whoa, how can we do 5? How can we do 5 things at once? You have to turn around on the spot as we sing it with both hands and both feet. Oh. Let's see. Shall I show you how it's done? I'll try to not make any mistakes. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be turning around on the spot at the same time. This old man, he played 5. He played knick-knack on my hive. This old man, he played 5. He played knick-knack on my hive with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. I think I might have made a little mistake in the middle, but I'm sure no one noticed. That is so tricky. That is so tricky. I will be blown away if you were able to try all 5 things at the same time. Please send me a video if you can do it. I'd love to see it. It would be so amazing. Or perhaps if you're able to try 3 things, or perhaps if you can do 4 things, or just 2 things, Who knows? But let me see. And thank you to those of you who sent in your videos of doing just the one-handed one from last week. I really, really loved seeing them. Let's look at a brand new game. This game is called Once a Man Fell in a Well. Once a man fell in a well? How weird. Listen to the song. Once a man fell in a well, splish, splash, splosh he sounded. If he had not fallen in, he would not have drowned. Ah! Did anyone think that it sounded familiar? It's the same tune as Every Night I Climb the Stairs. So actually, you could even do the hand signs to this song. But we're not yet going to do the hand signs to this song. We're going to do different actions. So again, you need to have lots of space. Okay, and the first action is you're going to touch your foot. So that's one. The second action is you have to touch your knees. So it goes foot, knees, then you're going to put your hands on your hips, like that, that's number 3. The fourth action, touch your shoulders, and the fifth action, touch your head. The actions build up from the bottom all the way to the top. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we can sing the song. It goes like this. Once a man fell in a well. Splish, splash, splosh, he sounded. If he had not fallen in, he would not have drowned. Oh. So, what did I do the last time? I went from the top to the bottom. Shall we try it together? Ready? Starting with your foot. Once a man fell in a well. Splish, splash, splosh, he sounded. If he had not fallen in, and then backwards, he would not have drowned. Well done. For those of you who are feeling brave, let's try it fast. Okay, ready with your foot? Off we go. Once a man fell in a well. Splish, splash, splosh, he sounded. If he had not fallen in, he would not have drowned. Very, very good job. Can you do this? 1, 2, 3. Well done, mate. Really, really, really lovely. Well, I'm going to be heading back to my chair as it's time to learn the final 2 hand signs. Well, you are all so smart that I don't think I need to teach you or remind you too much about the previous hand signs. Shall we give them a go? We're going to work our way all the way up to La. Here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Let's go back to do from la, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Here's a song that we sang last week using all of those hand signs. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Really good job. A few of you actually sent me videos of you playing that on the piano because you were so clever and you realised that the notes C, D, E, F, G, A are the same as Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Well done to those of you who are so smart. Here's another song that we sang last week. It's called C, 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 Three Birds Are in the Tree. It starts on Do, it starts on So. C, 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 three birds are in the tree. One can chirp, one can sing, one is just a tiny thing. C, 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 three birds are in the tree. Well, the time has come for us to learn the final two hand signs. And then we've learned them all. Now, one of the hand signs, one of the new hand signs, you already know. Because it's called Do. And you might be thinking, what? Do? We already know how to do Do. Do. Yeah. But this is called high Do. And instead of putting your hand down here for Do, you put your hand way up in the air like this. Do. You can even put it all the way up to look like Superman. Do. Like that. Do. Do is 8 notes higher than this Do. 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 When there's a gap of 8 notes, we call it an octave. So, we know Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, and then there's a gap of the one we don't know yet, and then Do. And the one we don't know, I want you to point to the ceiling. Point up to the ceiling like that. And this note is called T. T. Oh, my voice. T. Quite high for me to sing. It's called tea. A little bit like a cup of tea. It's called tea. So, building in T from all the other ones looks like this. I'm going to go really down low and then I'm going to finish with the high Do all the way up here. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. Here's a new one. Ti, Do, Ti, Do, Ti, Do, Ti, Do. T is pointing up and Do is pushing your arm out with a fist like that. Do. And the fact that it's a really high up hand, you put your hand up high, helps you remember that the note we sing is high. Do. And this one is a really low down hand and our voices are very low. Do. Wow, we've learned them all. I'm going to go all the way up from Do to high Do, and then we're going to go from high Do down to low Do. Can you do it with me? Here we go. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Do, Ti, La, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. Wow. And what was that called again when we went from Do all the way up to Do? What was that word again? It was an octave. Now that we've learned all of the 8 hand signs, let's listen to a song called Do a Deer, which you might know from a film called The Sound of Music. It goes like this. Do a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so. Tea I drink with jam and bread, and that brings us back to do. Wow, we can sing that song Do a Deer because we've learned all of the hand signs. And again, I would love to see your versions of it. Remember, we just add one each time for the different parts. Well, boys and girls, we've reached the end of our lesson. I forgot to sing the Hello Mr. McKinnon song at the beginning, didn't I? Don't worry, I've not forgotten to sing it for the end. I can't wait to see you all really, really soon, because I've heard that hopefully it will be happening in just a few weeks and we'll all be together again at Gatehouse, nice and happy. But for now, have a really great week and I will see you all very soon. What do we say to the teacher today?